always joked that Jackson pooped in a litter box in the corner, and then we were all friends.
There was no litter box. There was a corner. In poop. All right, anyway, hey, how we doing, everybody? It's lovely to see you. Thank you. We're working on
It's the altitude.
No, but so seriously though, we actually did have cat class. Like there was a movement class that was like they were legitimately like, how do you move things? There's nothing's more intimidating to a human than this. It was fun, and then like I love it though because Kellen legitimately was like, "Isn't my character like more of a bear?" You know, and they were kind of like, and once that started, he was like, "No, but I'm more like a bear," and I'm like, "Yeah, and I'm more like."
Go take that bear class. You go do that, Kellen, because we're not doing the bear class. It was with live bears. So Kellen did a bear class with live bears
in West Hollywood.
Okay, are there children in here?
I'm a child.
Yes. I have a weird question.
My children.
Yes. Weird answer.
Are you ready? If your character had to pick a karaoke song, what would it be?
Wow, that's a good one.
I stumped you all. What is it?
Yellow Rose of Texas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
I think Jasper was a Waylon Jennings fan. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I have a lot of country music fans out there, but I am from Texas.
Yeah.
And Jasper's from Texas.
Yeah.
Maybe a little like Waylon Jennings. Maybe some Willie Nelson. I think Jasper had some fun, you know?
I think
because
so.
there's a long time when he was eating humans, and and there was a short time he wasn't, and then he was again, and then every once in a while Jasper had to go out for a midnight snack. That's part of the unwritten part of the books. I told Stephanie Meyer about that. She said no, but I said yes.
Kellen, would Emmett sing karaoke?
Oh yeah, he'd sing for sure.
What would his song be?
He's not musical.
No.
Whatever Rosalie made him sing.
Okay. Those are facts.
He'll serenade her. They'll break some houses.
Hey.
She was definitely the boss there.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Older woman.
I'm enjoying myself.
So many. I'm so high from the altitude. I mean, there's a couple that are swarming in my head right now, like, and it burns.
Yeah.
The
Ring of Fire.
Because because when the sun comes out, we burn, sparkle.
I like that.
And then maybe if I could walk 1,000. I don't know. 500.
Yeah, two 500s make 1,000 for you.
That's why I don't sing, because I make up words that songs like.
You guys can line up right here. We can start asking some fan questions. Come on, you guys were not shy.
Wait, hold on. I got one question. What's your karaoke song? I want to know. What when you go to karaoke? Because that's a specific question that I've never heard before, and I really liked, and that noise is so annoying. But I would say, so what is your karaoke song when you go? Because I know you go.
Boots are made for walking.
Yes. Yes.
I love it, girl. Hell yeah.
I'm always in the cowboy boots, so the boots are made for walking.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's those boots are made for talking.
I do that as
I've
well.
always mixed the words up.
You do?
Those boots are made for talking.
Listen, we're not going there.
I already did.
We already went there. We're not going
went there.
there.
Get some TP because I'm gonna go there again. All right. Come on, y'all. Let's ask some questions.
Yes, you guys weren't even shy before they came in. What happened?
We instantly
Just come up and sing your favorite karaoke
we instantly
song.
turned back into those teenage girls.
I know, yes. My bleed.
And can you tell us your first name too before you ask your question?
Ashlyn, nice to meet you guys.
Hello, Ashley.
Okay, so my question is, I'm sure that you know that a lot of lines are just becoming memes now. So specifically for Jackson, how do you feel about like battle scars becoming a meme? That's all I see on Twilight TikTok right now.
Really?
Everything, yeah.
What's the meme of?
Just the way that you sound.
He says
Are
it.
you gonna make me say it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do it.
Battle scars.
That sounds just like.
So listen, when we were making the movies, we were really high up in the elevation. So no, but for serious, so that was the first movie they let me actually have my accent. So the kind of the first Twilight, when you do hear Jasper talk, which isn't much, that I was kind of trying to hide it, and they didn't really want it there. New Moon, same deal. And then David Slade came along, and he's an Englishman, so when he was directing Twilight Eclipse, you know, we were talking behind the scenes. He's like, how come you don't have your accent? Your accent's so good for the, I mean, obviously the character's from Texas, you're from Texas, you should let it out. And then once it kind of came out, it was a little bit too hard to control. And I think that was kind of like when I leaned in, and I talked out the side of my mouth. So the story is when I was about 15 years old, I used to shoot guns a lot, and I had this ornate shotgun, and there's a engraving on the side of it. So when you line up your face, right, you put your gun here, the engraving hit me in the jaw, and it broke my jaw. I did. And so my jaw, I did for a long time. And so I got used to talking out the left side of my mouth. And so, like, that's in my smile. I have a crooked smile and all that, and it's because I busted my jaw with a shotgun. And so, I like that's kind of where that came from too. Is like I'm talking out the side of my mouth, talking to her, and I was like, "Here's my battle scars." But I did.
Thank you very much.
I had no idea. And then it became a meme, and I was like, "Is that what I sound like?" I'm like, "Oh no, how embarrassing!" But fun for you.
It's very iconic now.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, cool, but all right.
Thank you guys.
I bet you held on to shotguns much tighter after that, didn't you?
Well, it was actually, that shotgun is just, well, it was my grandmother's, and I'm from the South, y'all, and so my grandma had this beautiful shotgun engraved and made for her, but it was a short stock, and it had this like kind of lip on it, like this on the stock, and so that just popped me in the mouth. And like we were shooting on these targets, and it was kind of like almost like a golf course.
How old were you?
I was about 15, 14. And so by the time it was on like hole number 6 or so, and my dad's like, "No, we got to keep playing." And I was like, "God, I think I got bro." And he's like, "Suck it up, boy. Let's go. We're gonna shoot today." I'm like, "Okay, you're really a partner."
Did you ever think of going lefty with the gun, so even it out?
Both cars.
Break your other gun.
That was my dad's idea. And he was like,
That's a-
"You don't
that's
stop
a-
whining,
that's
boy.
a
I'm
dad
gonna bust
idea."
the other side."
Even Carlisle's the dad, he's like, "That's a good dad idea."
Carlisle would have been like, "Oh, it's okay, pretty boy."
Yeah.
And he would have given me a little sweet little kiss.
What is your name?
Dominique.
Hi, Dominique.
Hi guys. Okay, so my question is, I know you guys have been traveling this year and doing like different cons and everything. So for anybody who wants to answer, what's been your favorite memory this year from any of the Comic Cons or conventions that you've been to?
Oh man, I like to travel with my family, and so I'll bring them. And I think we just went to where was the horror one we were just at?
Houston.
Yeah, we were in the Houston one. And so like my little kids and I, we walked around at night after everybody had left, but all the horror stuff was still up. And there's some spooky stuff. So I told my kids before, I was like, "Hey, listen, are you ready for it?" And my little 4-year-old was like, "I want to see spooky." And then he saw the spooky and he was like, and I said, "Are you doing the Jasper face?" And it was cute, man. I really like it. I like taking the kids with me because I love this stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I wasn't up here, I'd be right there. Like this is like I love this world. I love these people. Y'all are my people, hands down. You guys are awesome. So it's like it's really cool. And I get to show my kids like what a loving community you guys are. It's awesome. You keep it up.
It feels like an extended family because a lot of people we see at different cons, we see them again, and so you guys are the reason we're here. You know, so for us, it's for me, it's like Jax was saying, the people are. It doesn't matter if you're from London or Houston or Colorado. Like you meet such great people, have such great conversations, and feel so much love and give so much love back. But we're also fans, so like every con we go to, it's exciting. Like Houston, that was exciting because they had all this like spooky con stuff. And then the one in England, it was like all the Vampire Diaries was there, and we know some of them. And then this one, like I was weak in the knees when I saw the Lee Majors. You know, and I went over shaking, and I was like, "Hey, Mr. Majors, and I've got foam to the mouth, and I was like, you're my child, you're my child," and I just walked away. So I totally get it. Like I get that on both ends, and there's so much love I think on both sides.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question.
Thanks, Dominique. Love
Hi,
your
Bill.
fans.
I know your name's not really Belle, but I just have to call you Belle.
It starts with a B.
Okay, what is
Bella. We made some lasagna.
We actually do have a Bella upstairs.
Oh my
We made some lasagna.
Here's some champagne.
Damn.
So I'm Brianna. I have 1,000 questions, but I'll just settle for, did you guys read the books or know of the books before you were casted into the movies?
There were books? Tells me anything.
They didn't have pictures, so we didn't mess with you too much. I read the first one during the initial auditions, and then when Catherine came back and offered me the role of Jasper, I was like, I don't know, it doesn't sound that interesting to me, so I passed. And then she brought me back in, and she was like, hey, listen, I want you to read Eclipse, and then you can really get a sense of who this character is and why I think you'd be good for it. And I did, and yeah, so but I skipped New Moon, I'll be real. I read the script, but legitimately, Team Jacob, okay, if you're Team Jacob, super cool, I'm not gonna kink shame, all right? That's all. Hey, listen. Puck more for me, but awesome, Team Jacob, cool.
Whiny. Very whiny.
I'm Team Emmett.
Team Jacob.
You'll always be my Rosalie. Yeah, I was cast later on, so I think, obviously, Ashley told me about the books. Read the books, I'm like, this is awesome. Got them all easy reads, and then, yeah, they're fun books. I really like them. And Midnight Sun's really good if you guys haven't read that.
Yeah, yes.
There's some fun Edward and Emmett scenes in there.
They called me my agent and said, do you want to do a vampire movie? And no. At the time they were doing really bad vampire movies.
You wanted to do Blade, right?
Yeah, but they had a good they had a bunch of good vampire movies, and then Hollywood was making a bunch of bad vampire movies.
Yeah.
And then it was just coming out of they hadn't come out of it really. They were making really vampire movies and bad ones. And so I said, no, I don't think so. And they go, well, it's based on a book, and it's got a popular following. It wasn't huge yet that they had later, and they said Catherine Hardwicke's directing. I said, I like her. I said, when's the audition? They go, tomorrow. So is there a script? They go, no, they won't give out the script. So I said, all right. Set the appointment, and they gave me the material to read the audition sets. And I went out and I bought the book, and I said, I'll just skip the Carlisle. I don't have a lot of time. Carlisle, oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, this is actually pretty good. I went back to page 1. I stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning reading the book. And then I got to the audition the next day, and then I read for it with Catherine. So I read the first book before the audition, and then I read all of them before we filmed. So because Carlisle's the head of the family, so I always felt he needed to know what time Edward was bit, and was it raining, was it not raining, so just so I know
You bit him.
everybody's stories in my head. And so yeah, I didn't read Midnight Sun though, because as a dad, I feel it's kind of invasive reading that. It's Edward's thoughts, and it feels like going through his journal. So I just.
But you're cool with reading your son's girlfriend's journal?
Yeah, I don't know. That's not creepy.
It's a good dad.
I want to make sure she's the right fit. It's what is she thinking? Okay, it matches up, but I don't want to read my own kids' journals. If you're a parent, you never want to read. You want to kill me? What? You hate me? I thought we had a good thing going. So I don't want to.
Trauma.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick question from the other room.
Yep, so we have a question from the other room, and this one, since you mentioned Blade, I figured we'll go with this one. This one comes from Mersh. If Blade was to come into your world, who would survive of the 3 of you?
We're going to ask him.
Yes.
Who do you think? Who do you think?
Got Phil the Daywalker.
Feel the room. Feel the room.
I'll survive. I'm only Blade.
I can smite you with compassion.
Aww.
I will be the most compassionate person you've ever met.
I'd make you all sad and stuff. You'd be all like, oh man, I'm so sad about my choices in life. What have I done? Oh,
I joined their side, man. You're not a good team.
Of course you would.
Yeah, buddy.
Because he's cute.
You're all cute, but you know.
I love you, babe. Build a daywalker. That's right.
Never lose your head. That's all I'm saying.
How do you kill a blade?
I have fangs too, so.
You can't?
No.
That's I like that.
The daughter can.
The daughter can?
The daughter can, but what they gonna do?
Sparkle. I will sparkle.
Take those sunglasses off.
Keep the sunglasses on. That's all I'm saying. Just keep the sunglasses on.
Hi, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Nicholas.
Hi, Nicholas. Thank you for coming. What's your question?
So last summer, I watched these movies the first day with my mom over there.
Yeah, I
Hi,
love
Mom.
My mom and me and her got into an argument about who Bella should end up with between Edward and Jacob.
Do that to her leg?
And
Oh.
Or did she kick your butt? That's what I mean.
It was over the fight, wasn't it?
I'd like to say, but I tripped cooking breakfast.
Oh.
So who would Bella pick, Jacob or
or
Edward?
Edward, yes.
Okay. Who do you think?
Did you finish the book series?
Yeah, you know there's an answer. You know they haven't seen the movies?
I've only seen the
Jacob ends up with a
Which one?
child, which is weird. But
With your
and
granddaughter.
so does Edward.
So is Edward. Yeah, I was about to say.
And so
It's
does
like a
Edward.
battle of who's worse. I'm sorry. But hey, to catch a predator, Twilight.
A 100-year-old man with an 18-year-old.
He wasn't 18.
Oh, she was 16.
Yeah.
And then, how old's Jacob? 17?
In the book or in?
No, in the book.
He was 15, dude.
15.
And he's in love
No,
with
not
a
when he
baby.
imprints.
I don't know. That's
He's not
Oh, when he imprints on
Yeah,
the
when
baby.
he imprints on the baby.
He's like, that
20.
baby is like
He's
gonna
like-
make a good
20.
one day.
He's at least.
I can tell these things.
I'm kidding.
Still not
I love that baby smell.
Thank you so
A lot of
much.
people were like, imprinting? That's weird.
Dude, it's still weird, homie. I don't know. It's the altitude. It's weird.
I just liked Emmett's reaction. Oh, this is gonna be good.
You look amazing.
Yes.
First of all, what's your name?
Jane.
My name is
What?
Pain.
The pain.
Ow!
Jane the pain.
We talked about this. Not in the panel, bro.
I have a kind of a silly request. My birthday is next week, and I just want to see if you'd sing me happy birthday.
To Jane?
Penny. Thank you.
Ready, everybody?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Penny. Happy birthday to you. I have a new birthday song actually. Because my son weirdly's too, and he doesn't like the birthday song. Like anytime somebody sings happy birthday, he starts crying. I don't like birthdays either, so maybe you got it from me. I want to turn old, start crying. But there's another birthday song that I'm trying to get off the ground. It's from a cartoon of his, and it goes, "It's your birthday today. You were born on this day. Another year to play. It's your birthday today." And it's very short, and it's cute, short, sweet, and then you don't have to, maybe.
In less licensing fees.
Yes,
Nice, fantastic.
Yeah,
What's
you
your
like
name?
that, right? I don't remember. It's a
No, it
cartoon.
sounds so familiar
It's
to
your
me.
birthday.
Oh,
Does anybody know? It's your birthday. Let's sing her that song. It's your birthday today. You were born on this day. Another year to play. It's your birthday today.
But it's next week, right? So let's sing that one. It's your birthday next week. It's your birthday week coming up. Another year to play. Take a leak. It's your birthday today, next week.
Thank you so much.
How old are you today?
It's the altitude.
We're not doing karaoke
Well, later.
No, did you hear my voice in that last song? Nobody
Oh,
else. I'll tell you this as a quick story.
Fishing for compliments.
There was I had friends over for karaoke night, and I was so bad. They were making fun of me so bad that I went and got singing lessons just for karaoke night. And after like a month or two, they were like, "Are you taking singing lessons?" And I was like, "No." And this wasn't just any singing lesson. This was the guy who trained Joaquin Phoenix for Walk the Line. Not because I wanted to go there, but my daughter's friends with his daughter, and he was like, "Oh, I'll teach you." And I had the like Hollywood singing lesson guy. And then I was in my car one day, and my friend was there. He goes karaoke, and the DVD, my CD was in the car. I was like, me. It was like, you were taking singing lessons.
Not competitive at all, huh?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Hi.
Sarah and Chuck.
Sarah and Doug.
Oh, Sarah and Duck, yes.
Sarah
That's
and
the
Duck.
name of the cartoon.
Oh, I was like, what's happening?
What? Who's
Yelling
Doc?
out random words. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Savannah.
Hi,
Hey, Savannah.
Also, I'm a native. I don't think that's altitude sickness, but
What are you native to?
All the indigenous herbs and whatnot that grow.
we're the cooler ones anyway, so it's okay.
You are pretty cool, dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
If you could switch with any other character and play their role, who would it be and why?
I mean, I got Alice. I don't know, why would I switch, dude? Come on.
Yeah.
Like, Mr. Chancellor, if you would, no.
I'd like to be Alice.
Every night he tells me this. And
I'd be Jasper then.
Hi, Dad.
Well, they just took a left turn.
I should move. It's gonna be like one of the like there's like the ultimate.
We're not filming this, are we?
multiverse.
It's getting weird. It's the altitude.
The altitude.
That's your new song. It's the altitude today. Not normally this way. I have a little bit of red. Skin looks a little gray. All right, sorry.
Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you, Savannah.
Thank you.
Hi.
Oh, how
You were
long,
so
darling?
excited.
There we are.
You were the first one in here. What's your name?
Becky.
Becky, what's your
Yeah, I was
question?
shaking walking up.
Don't shake. These guys are amazing.
Yes, they are.
Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout.
Who's that shot?
Come on, baby. He's checked out.
Counts like nope.
No, I'm not.
He's dealing with like, you know, anyway, Becky, what's your question, sweetheart?
Did any of you do your own stunts during the
I had my own head cut off. That's how serious and dedicated I am. I swear to God.
They screwed it back on wrong, as you can tell.
I cried in the theater when that happened.
My kids
Jasper
cried too.
Yeah, we all did our own stunts. I mean, you have some people there, just especially if you have to be on second unit or first unit at the same time, because you're shooting these big movies, you don't have enough time to be in both places. But we all had, especially on the first one, we had trucks that pulled treadmill that you had to run on, and that's how we got that vampire speed. Nowadays, you could just like use Soros or some AI to make them look fast.
My favorite is they had Rob, strung up on these like lines and they're like harnesses on these ropes. In the baseball scene when he's running, he's actually on these ropes. And if you look at like YouTube behind the scenes of Rob running, it's the cutest thing in the world. It looks like a little child has been picked up by the armpits. And it's like, put it down. Very Fred Flintstone. It's adorable though. And it's hard to watch the rest of the movie. And whenever I watch the movie, all I could think he's like, oh, Bella, this is the skin of a killer. And I'm like, brother, I saw you got picked up like a puppy dog. I ain't no skin of a killer. It's the skin of a good boy.
Thank you so much for your question.
You guys are wonderful.
Thank you, baby.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Janice. Hi, Janice. Hi, how are you?
Is it Denise or Janice?
It's Jenny.
Janice.
Yes. I've watched your movie a bajillion times. I'm a mom. My kids love and hate your movie all at the same time. But my question is because I watch it so much, the very last movie when we were at the movie theaters, I too did cry when you died and your head just rolled off.
Spoiler.
It was just, if you haven't watched it yet,
Anybody not seen the ending?
They don't even know who she ended up with at the end. Let's pump the brakes.
But my question is like when you read that script, were you sad that you weren't like in it for a little longer?
I was sad that I wasn't in it for most of it.
Like,
you know?
I mean,
no, but there were parts of me that were like when I was reading the first one, I was like, oh boy, they're going to Italy. Cronn-Liles will be there. And then I was like, oh boy, she's pregnant. I'll deliver the baby. Oh boy, there's a big fight sequence. But it was worth the reaction that everybody like.
it was horrifying.
Yeah, to watch a whole audience like gasp at
It
once.
was horrifying.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
But I did miss. I like doing stunts. So
Yeah,
like
well, everyone
everybody would come
had,
home from
like,
work and they'd be so
fun.
excited about the day, and I'd be like, how was it? I had like a week off because it was a huge stunt sequence, and I was sitting in the hotel. But worth it,
So you
worth
got to
it.
watch. But I did also love you and Can't Hardly Wait.
Oh, thank you very much.
But it was so mean. I know.
The funny story is, I don't know if you guys have you guys seen Can't Hardly Wait?
Yeah.
Have you seen Can't Hardly Wait? Raise your hand. If you haven't seen Can't Hardly Wait, watch it tonight. So I play this like jock, this really jerky jock character. And he's funny, so you can laugh at him. But when I first got Twilight, the message boards were like, I can't believe Mike Dexter's gonna be Carlisle. That's so stupid. And I was like, yeah, that would be really stupid.
I read about that.
Like, I can't believe, if you picture Mike Dexter playing Carlisle, it's like, it's the funniest thing ever. I was like, but then I was like, oh man, I gotta do like some work here because people think of me as that. And
Can you do a Mike Dexter Carlisle line?
Who's gonna want you know, man? I will keep everyone's ass. I can't even do Carlisle anymore. You know, when I did Carlisle, I worked really hard to bring down like my vocal registry, so his voice sounds more like smoother, And I wanted to have less. I speak a lot with my hands because I'm contemporary, so I wanted him to be a lot more stiller, and I wanted him to appear older. And then people meet me, they're like, "Oh, you're so much younger than your character." I was like, "I think I went too far." I went too far. But I did a little bit of like a tinge of an English accent, which is like a little more of a what do they call it, like a mid-Atlantic, and so I was doing this all through Twilight, like not slangy, English, but very proper English, speaking very proper, because he's from England, so I wanted him to have, and when you have an accent, it comes out when you're angry, so I would choose little moments. If you go back, there's like little moments where like, his accent would get a little more English. So one time we were like, almost done with shooting. It was like a week left of shooting. I don't even know if you guys know this story. But remember when we went into the garage and we're all like going to get our stuff, and it was like a very intense scene. Everyone's kind of running into the garage, and we come in. And I have like one or two lines in that, and Catherine goes, "What? Why are you doing an accent?" I've been doing it the whole time. What are you talking about? Now I'm like self-conscious because it's like, oh my god, does she know I'm doing an accent? Did she not realize I was doing it? Like a small one? Like maybe it was too much, maybe it was too little. And it like got all in my head, but it worked out. I guess you guys are here, so. It's the altitude. It's the altitude.
Well, thank you. I'll start now. When I do laundry, I'll look at all the little things.
Yeah.
As I'm watching it.
When you do laundry?
Yeah, I watch it. I
So
watch
is
it all
Twilight
the
your
time.
laundry film?
Yeah, and Friends.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's awesome. My wife and I fold laundry together and watch shows. It's pretty fun.
And you guys.
My husband to fold laundry for me.
Oh, dude, I am so bad at it. My wife, it's been 10 years of like her training me how to do it, and now I can kind of fold a t-shirt. It's still bad, but sorry. Hi.
Hi, I'm Liz. I saw you guys yesterday, but my question is for any of you because it's kind of a surprising question. What was the biggest surprise in the Twilight story for any of you? If there was a surprise.
The impression,
That was pretty shocking.
the age differences.
Yeah.
Sparkles. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't see the
The cars
sparkles
were pretty
coming.
cool.
The what?
The cars are pretty cool.
Oh, cars are awesome.
Yeah.
This vampire speed's cool. No fangs. I probably would.
Yeah, I was super surprised by that. To be honest, I think I must have missed that in the book where they're like, I don't know. I thought we had fangs, and I was like, when's the
Yeah, I thought they were kidding. Yeah, when they were makeup. It's like, all right, go to set. You're like, what about the most important thing there? You don't have things.
The weird thing too was the sparkling, because they were trying. Remember when they were doing tests for sparkle? So we'd be hanging out, and then
Sorry,
Rob would come out of the trailer, and I'd be like, what? Like it was like Blue Man Group with sparkles. I was like, what the hell? What happened to him? It's like a glitter factory exploded. And you're like, shut
Did he
up,
look
guys.
like Roger the Alien from American Dad, where he's like,
It was like they took Elmer's glue and then just like poof,
yeah, literally, like just threw it at
but they
him.
were testing it, so like some of it wasn't great, but then they kind of got it right. I guess. Did you like the sparkle?
I like
It's the skin of a killer.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That had to be the worst because glitter never goes away. You find it months later.
Yeah, I like it. I like glitter. Let's be real. Glitter's cool.
Hi, I'm Louise.
Louise.
I'm gonna read off my question because I have a
is
terrible
there?
memory.
Are we doing karaoke?
Yeah, I have a terrible
Can
memory.
you
So
sing
I'm
it?
gonna,
Can you sing your question? Let's see.
give me a tune and maybe I'll
All
sing
right.
it. So Kellen, what was the thought process behind carrying a bag of plastic or toilets in the first movie?
Yeah, hop on that. Go.
Whoa, let me tell you this, Robert. I'm a big football player. I like protein. Come on. No, so I've just done a project called Generation Kill. It was like 32 other guys just lifting rocks in Africa. We were just working out, just being dudes. And we ate tons of eggs. That's all we had over there. We were doing 18 eggs, a lot of us, the average. That's a lot of eggs. Just making these giant
Nobody can
circles.
eat 18 eggs. What's that from?
That's,
Come on.
That's Gaston.
No, where's it from? Where's it from?
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Come on, movie buffs. No.
Oh,
Cool Hand Luke, he said it.
Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
There you are.
What was it from?
After you watch, you can't hardly wait tonight. Watch Cool Hand Luke.
Anyway, so we're acting like humans, right? We're supposed to go into the high school lunchroom and you eat lunch. It's cafeteria. Rob's kicking an A, or not an A, not even funny, an apple. And so yeah, I was just eating eggs still as Kellen. And then I was like, oh, can I bring these in? Because Emmett's jock and he would do this. She's like, I love it. Let's do it. And so yeah, I got to do that. Just brought the eggs in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have 5 minutes left, so I want to get all of your questions in. So we're gonna do these a little bit quicker.
Okay, so we're talk really faster.
Yes.
Rapid fire.
Answers yes. Go. Next one.
We're gonna have a Peter cutoff.
Are you saying I'm talking too much? Are you saying I talk too much? Are you saying I talk too much?
Hi, Dee. My question is for Jackson. The question I got is how many times, like, okay, so the part where Bella came up for dinner, of course, and
Where she was dinner.
there we go. How many times did you have to do that scene where Edward, like, literally launches you across the room?
Yeah.
Where pushed me across the room?
Yes.
Well, we did it a few times. I want to say like it was about 3 or 4 times of the actual launch of me being thrown across the room, and then we had a stunt guy up in Canada who played me for the actual hit, the crash into the piano itself.
This is the
birthday scene? Yeah, the birthday scene with the bite. And then whenever they were holding
It's
me
your
back,
birthday
we had to do a couple scenes, and like a couple times they were holding me back so good, man. Like but I got through once.
He did get through once, and he knocked my wig off once.
No, you knocked my wig off.
I remember there was a
I
wig that
got
went
through,
flying.
but he was like, not so fast, and I was like, not even hair can hold me back.
Yeah, he really went for it. You were hungry. He was full method that day. He didn't eat for like 2 weeks.
What's your name?
My name is Elijah, and my question is for all you guys. What was it like seeing you guys on the big screen for the first time when the movie was made?
Man, it's a trip. I gotta say, it is kind of strange, and obviously, I think the biggest thing was even before we saw. For me, the biggest thing for me was the red carpet. I'd never really done a red carpet. It was my first real red carpet, besides like little tiny indies that no one's ever seen in short films and things. We just throw them for ourselves, right? So this time I get out there and the car pulls up, we get on the red carpet, and it's forever. And I'm just like, oh my, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, it's very loud, and I'm trying to be respectful and listen to people and talk over the noise, and I lost my voice about halfway through. I could barely talk, and I'm like asking for water. My manager's trying to find me water. The PR girl's trying to find me water, and this lovely fan, like out there in the row, she's like, "Hey, I got a couple extras for you here." And then she had, like the cap on and everything, bottle of water for me, and like
And it was
legitimately saved me. Yeah, and then I felt like I was in Colorado the rest of the time.
It's altitude, man.
It was the altitude and the drugs, but also the altitude. No, I'm kidding. It was a wonderful gesture, and it was from that moment. It was like the fans have always been the most lovely people, and they made the film. Like y'all make movies happen. Honestly, like with your love, with your support. When we go out and support indie films, or we go out and support like films we like there becomes more of those. So I know it's a hard thing if they're expensive and all that, but if you love it,
just watch our movies. Just watch our movies. Just hardly wait tonight, and then what's the
Can't hardly
Cool
wait.
Hand
Cool
Luke.
Hand Luke.
I'm not doing it, but I love it.
When we showed up to the Twilight premiere, I remember I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. People were tenting out, for 3 days, and then I thought, what if they don't like the movie? Because they haven't seen it yet. And I was thinking, oh no, we're gonna be chased like with pitchforks out of town. And you guys thankfully liked it.
Love it.
Hi, my name's Bree. I have a question for you, Peter.
It's my time now.
Since you played a doctor in Twilight and a doctor in Nurse Jackie, do you think you can actually save someone's life if it really
Well,
came
2
down
out
to
of 3
it?
of those doctors would say yes. I'll tell you what's interesting. I was telling this to a friend yesterday. I've played doctors, and so you do have storylines that that are real life storylines. So sometimes you're like know things. And so I was on a plane once, and this guy kind of doctor. He went catatonic, and the wife was like, "Oh my God, honey," and I was sitting like this
I
close
played
to him.
one
I was
on
like,
TV.
"I think he had a stroke." In my head, I'm going, "I think he had a stroke." I'm diagnosing him now. Like, I think he had a stroke, and then is there a doctor on the plane? Is there a doctor on the plane? I didn't want to say anything because I'm not a doctor.
But you played one on
But I
TV.
played one on TV. So I didn't say anything, thankfully, because I don't want to misdiagnose him and get sued. But I felt really bad. And then the plane landed, and he kind of came to a little bit. And as I was walking out, I said, "Listen, I'm not a doctor, but I've played a few. He might have had a stroke. You might want to get him checked out. But it's not it's not a doctor's diagnosis.
Yeah.
Just saying." So.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My name is Daniel. My friend Jess of 20 years was supposed to be here with me today, but she got caught up with work.
Do you want us to sing her happy birthday?
Close. So she's the one who got me into Twilight, and when we were teenagers. But can I record you guys just saying hi to her, giving her a shout out?
Yeah, we should FaceTime her is what we should do. Let's all FaceTime.
She's at work though, right?
She's at work.
Well, she'll get fired.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, you know
What kind of work does she
If I'm
do?
going down, I'm getting fired for Twilight.
She would answer though.
Yeah.
She knows where I'm at, and
Well,
she's
well,
not
is it a
happy.
job where she's like, we get fired?
Yes.
Okay, no.
But if I could just get
What's her name? What's her name?
Jess.
Jess?
Yeah. Whenever you guys are ready.
What's her birthday?
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday someday.
I just want
And
to
hope
say
on
happy
that day.
birthday. Send you lots of love and compassion.
Hey, Jess. We love you.
We love you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you
Jess.
guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for
And then the other room. Thank you.